We're sale agreed. We're sale agreed. If you didn't get it from our last video, we're telling you now. Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back
To the Wild Green Way.
Greenway.
We are sale agreed. We're still not telling you which property it's on because we don't want to get gazumped until, you know, we've signed and exchanged contracts, both sides. That's how it works. We're not going to do a reveal, but we just thought that we'd come on and tell you a little bit about the process, about, you know, what it takes to go sale agreed in Ireland. Because it's taken us a while, hasn't it, Mum? Yeah. And a few people have said it seems to have taken a while.
Are you really buying a house?
Are we really buying a house? and I've had a couple of wobbles, haven't I?
I have as well.
Yeah, like we have almost sort of changed our minds and given up. But you lot, some of your comments, haven't they been? They really have. Yeah. They've been absolutely amazing. A couple of people said, "Oh, we really struggled. We nearly gave up, but we're dead happy. We carried on," and that made us feel like, well, we're not on our own.
And lots of things to be wary of as well with estate agents.
Yes.
We've learnt so much from everything.
Yeah, and a lot of it has been from you guys and your comments, so thank you. We really do, can't say how much we appreciate it. It's absolutely lovely. But we thought today in this video we're going to recap some of the ones that we'd seen that we were tempted on, so there'll be some videos there, but that we just explain a little bit of the process, perhaps for anybody else that's looking to buy a house in Ireland. Yeah. So obviously we're from England. We sold our house in England back in November last year, 2025. Worst time really of the year to come house shopping, because I think a lot of people wait till the summer when everything's a bit brighter.
And we came over, didn't we, in December?
We did. We came over. I'll show a couple of them viewings. It was all right weather, and our attitude was, well, if we like it now, we'll love it in summer.
Yeah, we do.
So we came over in the December for the first time, didn't we? We had a quick look round. I think we were here for a couple of weeks, and then we did Christmas and New Year in Scotland and Wales, respectively. Which, you know, if you have a look back, there's a video of our little tour around the UK, and we did have a look at a couple of houses.
We did. I
remember that one up that hill in Wales. And so we came back over and we spent about 8 weeks, wasn't it, in Rooski, in that lovely thatched cottage, which we've got a video on, and it's on Airbnb if anybody wants to stay there. That was really nice, and looked again there. We ran out of time though on that. The cottage was booked. I think it was holidays for the kids, so everything was booked, and it was just as the fuel protest and everything was starting to kick off. So that was when we came back to England and did, I think, 10 or 12 weeks in a caravan in Lincolnshire, in a static. The caravan was lovely. Lincolnshire was a bit boring. Boston,
very flat.
Murder capital of the UK. It was all right though. We didn't mind it, but yeah, it was just sort of while away a bit of time whilst we were waiting to find out what happened with the one a couple of videos back with the boundary issues. We waited about 10 weeks on that, I think, waiting for that. Sorry, it's just the car. Waiting on that. So obviously that fell through, but it was coming to the end of the time in the caravan anyway, so we thought, right,
do we stay and go back to England, stay in England, or did we decide to come back to Ireland? We decided like, okay, we're going to go from the caravan in Boston and we're going to come back over to Ireland and give it another go to where we're staying now, in this little Airbnb where we're staying now. It's a cute one. It's small though, isn't it? Like, I'm on an air bed in the living room, which we're swapping and changing between. There's only one bedroom, but it's been fun. And if we can manage here, Mum, we can manage anywhere, can't we? I've been in between, like, giving up and looking at stuff in England, and you're the one that's been. I said no, let's give it another go.
Yes, let's give it another go. Don't give up yet. And mothers are always right.
No.
You are though. Like, mothers are always right, and she was right. Because it was this time that we'd found the house that we really liked, it was offers online. So we've heard the scary stuff about all the estate agents and everything, and this was one of the larger agents, and they do, you've got to log into their portal and put your offer. So there'd been a lower offer than ours. We came in with a higher offer, but then we got told, no, there's somebody else and the miles in front of you, and yeah, they're gonna go with them. So
we were down about
that because we really, really liked this one.
It had everything we needed.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
And it still needs work. Please don't get too excited. You'll crack up when you see how much work it needs. But the basics, like a couple of the basics were in. Not all the basics, but a couple of the basics were in. So obviously we were really disappointed when we saw the higher bid come in, and we thought we can't go over that. It just it wouldn't work for us. Again, I got a bit despondent.
I said, wait and see what happens.
Yes. We'd made like a couple of tentative offers on other things, but it wasn't for us until a couple of weeks ago, like last week ago, we got a phone call from the agent of the property that we loved, that we've made that offer on, that we got bid out on, to say, hiya,
are you still interested?
We were like, yes, we're still interested. So we were absolutely buzzing couldn't get our deposit across quick enough. When you go sale agreed on a property, you send over a booking deposit to the agent, which is usually a few £1,000s, and then once you've engaged your solicitors and you exchange contracts, that's when you sort of top up that deposit if you need to pay the 10% that you pay, and it's on from the contracts. So at the moment, I'm jumping ahead, the solicitors have requested the contracts from the sellers, and we're waiting for them to come back. Once we have signed the contracts and we're happy with them, and it goes back to the seller and they've signed the contracts, that's when nobody can get gazumped or anything like that. So as soon as that happens, we promise we will let you know. In the meantime, we've been busy bees, because until I got the letters from the solicitors and it was asking for our PPS numbers.
What's a PPS number?
Well, exactly.
Yeah,
I had looked at it early on, and then I'd just completely forgotten about it. So the reason that you need a PPS number when you're buying a house in Ireland is so that you can pay the tax on the property. Now, in England, it's only on houses over £250,000 that you pay stamp duty on. But in Ireland, stamp duty is from the get-go, from the very beginning. So that could have really held up our sale, because obviously we didn't have PPS numbers, and until you can pay the property tax, you cannot complete on your sale. We did a little bit of Googling, ChatGPT. It can be very wrong, because it told us 6 to 8 weeks.
It can be wrong, yeah.
So then we were panicking, thinking, oh no, it's gonna take forever. Fortunately though, we managed to get our appointment in at the centre, and we went to the government offices, we had our pictures taken, and they've arrived today. Our cards have arrived today to our Airbnb, which is really, really good, and we're really pleased. So we can pay the property tax, and that won't be a delay in holding us up and our sale completing. So we're really pleased about that. But yeah, that's us. That's where we're up to at the moment. If anybody's got any questions, or they want to ask us anything, please do drop us a comment. We'd be more than happy to sort of give advice if we can. But like I said, we left this a bit lastminute.com. But yeah, as soon as we can say more, we will 100% say more. And in the meantime, let's have a little recap of all the other properties that we saw.
Not all of them, because we've seen hundreds of them.
Yeah, not all of them. Yeah, we saw far too many. I wouldn't even. Maybe I should count. Can you guess how many properties we viewed?
Some
before?
of them we haven't even shown, have we?
There were a couple. You do tell me when my camera angles have got a bit wonky and stuff.
We're moving too fast.
Yeah,
sorry.
and there were a couple that we went to see, and even I watched the footage back, and I thought, I can't. We'll get lynched if we put that out. It was so jittery. You'd have thought that there was something wrong with me. But yeah, we'll have a little flashback at some of the properties that we've seen. Again, thank you so much for your support. We're on 2,000 followers now, which is just phenomenal. Thank you so much. And like I said, the comments and everything have really been what's kept us going. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy this bit of footage that we've got, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye bye.
bye.